Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Digging in, Max Kepler. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Minnesota, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's collected 11 hits in 39 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Polanco is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering it that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit out towards second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jose Berríos gets the starting nod for the Twins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on Jose Berríos, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the shortstop, Niko.
Next up for Detroit, Niko Goodrum. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Goodrum, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Well, 3-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint. I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in, C.J. Cron. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Next for the Tigers, Jonathan Schoop. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the stretch.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So striding in, Jeimer Candelario, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign, the 2-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 2-2 pitch, fouled away. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Tigers 1 and the Twins nothing. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 24, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
So digging in now, Mitch Garver. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fastball well outside. One and two to the Twins catcher. The 1-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. From the stretch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
One and two now.
2 strikes.
2 out with the man at first. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Coming to the plate now, Kristen Stewart. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 14.
Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Barrios, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. What does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Austin Romine. And it's fouled away. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jacoby.
Digging in, Jacoby Jones. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Down in order go the Tigers. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Luis Arias. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Luis Arias.
Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Jones is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least 1 more batter.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave.
Into the box, Jorge Polanco. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Now a move over to first. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. He'll go to Schoop at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. In there, no balls and a strike. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle, reined in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Niko Goodrum.
Ready for another chance? Niko Goodrum reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as we begin the top of the 4th.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now it's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
High in the air out to center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here's Donaldson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Detective number 8.
Now batting, Mitch Garver. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. 50th pitch of the game on its way. 2 balls and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 3-0 now. Three and 1. The 3-1 pitch. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Detroit is out in front 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's the cleanup hitter. C.J. Cron earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3. Jonathan Schoop waits on deck. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 1-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
First pitch on its way. Miguel Sano is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Luis Arraez.
Into the box now, Luis Arraez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. On the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
Leading up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Two balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the 2-1 is off the plate, up and away.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping up now, Austin Romine. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
He's set and the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just off the inside corner.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Arrives over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in now, Jacoby Jones. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. This he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Cruz awaits the 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1 out and a runner on second base. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Oh, and 2. Here it is.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready with the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Victor Reyes.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate now, Niko Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Count is 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another payoff pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. From the stretch, ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I agree with it either. Most pitchers, like when they're in a groove, they just want to get back on the bump and compete. Sometimes visits like these are just like a formality.
Stepping into the box, C.J. Cron. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Cron, former Tampa Bay Ray. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run job for C.J. Cron, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run. So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Jonathan Schoop with a solo shot. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Matt Wisler, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 37, Matt Wisler.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario.
Jeimer.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Three runs already home here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Tigers lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Settling in now, Eddie Rosario. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Well, ball 3, and the Twins would love to get this inning started any way they could to get that leadoff guy on.
3-0 pitch. And a good take there, as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. Here's the first pitch to him.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Miguel Sano. Now here's the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Twins retired in short order. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Number 14.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
The 0-2 home. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Kepler's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in, Austin Romine. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch. Popped up. Sano in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Luis Arias, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Luis Arias.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order?
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Throw won't get him.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch on its way.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Gregory Soto gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
Max Kepler will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Stope is there, and that's the second out.
The bat, number 11, shortstop Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Counts even. 2-2 for Polanco.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Nelson Cruz. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A ball and a strike. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to second in time. What a play as this side is retired. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Tigers lead this one 4-1. So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So now to the plate, Niko Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now back, the designated
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down. That's out.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batter, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler is there, 2 down. Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that means Jonathan Schoop will get ready at the plate.
The last at that, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and one strike. 0-1, here it comes. And a double steal try here. Pitch outside, the throw not in time. And how about that for daring? It's a two-out double steal. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to plate at least two of those runners as it's down for extra bases. One run scores. It's cut off, so all three runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a three-run double every day of the week.
Tyler Clippard enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Kristen Stewart, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Clippard rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Ready with the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Tigers 7 and the Twins 1. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Gets a small piece near the plate. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Crone is there. And that's the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Squared that one up just a little late. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Miguel Sano is on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Goodrum moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-1 the final today. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Boyd takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.